Today we are going to have a small showcase of Discord moderator syndrome on the Need for Speed Underground leaderboards on speedrun.com, where a situation has emerged this weekend. I believe on Saturday I have received a notification that there is something happening on the leaderboard, something important, and this is exactly that my run has been rejected. Interesting, as I have not shared anything on the speedrun leaderboards in a longer time. I've opened this message, and what's interesting, this is a rejection information on a 7-year-old, almost 8-year-old submission. Whoa, quite a wake up. So maybe there are some new tools, or like very precise investigation has been done into my actions 8 years ago. Well, maybe my run is like incredibly fast that no one is able to beat it. C37,620. Wow, like there are 4 people that have already beaten me. It cannot be this hard if one of these runs is even like 5 years old. So let's see what the message is about. Due to various suspicious behaviors in gameplay. Very cryptic, which could only be replicated through non-standard play, as tested by various top runners. Wow, these must be very invested people and some very good runners. Some very good runners, hopefully, that have verified this. This run will be removed for potential cheating. Potential? Okay. Why would you remove something immediately if you're not sure of it breaking any rules? But this is very cryptic, indirect, so I went directly to asking the moderators what could be the issue, and the messages I have received are: this verified run is 100% TJ's cheat run. This run is really hard to get without some special techniques, and it was made by someone who makes trivial mistakes in trajectories. I make trivial mistakes in my world record breaking run. Well, we will see about that. Yeah, the segment Need the Trees is the culprit here, which they have verified that my run goes from 304 to 324 kilometers per hour in a very small span of time. And there was a driver called Carter, which is a very good and precise competitor, who was only able to go from 312 to 324. This run breaks the rules and also discredits speedrun.com. So my submission somehow brings shame to the whole community. I am the evil mastermind, and it's 100% 9 TJ's cheat run. Let's see then who this claim was made by, how this person approaches this run. It was made by the driver, by the person called Sketch, very sketchy name. And let's see, the corner that in question that I am apparently cheating on is attempted here by this person. And what he does, He enters the turn at 318 kilometers an hour and keeps going. Yeah, slows down slowly to 309 at the exit of the corner. Fast in, slow out. I guess it's fast in Need for Speed Underground claimed by this person. And yeah, he enters the corner. We are entering a straight. He has waited till now to boost. Yeah, we'll see how this works out later. He waits to boost till now. He stops. He's still has a very wide exit out of the next corner. He could still be boosting, but he does not. And oh no, his exit speed is 311 kilometers an hour. Impossible to get my result of 324, which we are going to quickly see here. Oh, we have it's a very old run, so it's low quality, but everything is visible fine. I drop to we have the very similar entries. I drop immediately to 309, 307, I exit much tighter out of the corner, and I immediately here can see the red button on the controller be pressed. I immediately start boosting here. 312, and we get 324 right on exit. Incredible! Like, how did he do that? No way, it's impossible. So, to prove again that my run is cheated, this person has linked a run by another very good driver with only the permitted upgrades, where he actually does reach the same speed of 324 as I do. So let's see this run. Let's quickly type in. So there's nothing. So we watched exactly the video we're supposed to watch. Let's type it in. Here is our run by Carter. He attempts it a few times. He doesn't get it. But what's important is the last attempt, where he is actually successful, where he enters the corner a little bit narrower, but it doesn't make a huge difference in this case. He's driving on a wheel, he's able to turn very precisely, but he immediately drops to 311 kilometers an hour, very good line, 310, starts boosting a little bit earlier than I am, but he's still on 312, reaches 314, touches the outside, and leaves at 324. So we are both running around 312 around this area, and we both exit at 324. Let's see this one again. Maybe let's try to synchronize these runs. Let's do a funny. Let's do it like this. And yeah, I'm a bit slower, so let's start with him. 310, 311, exits the corner, like 304, but 312 on the exit. I up the gear and get up to 324 right with him. I'm nowhere as fast as he is. I just get the exit right. I am not what I see Carter doing. He could do a little bit differently, is to, when he gets here, the 312, he could already switch the gear so the car accelerates, but he keeps the fifth gear for a little bit too long. So someone else actually did it, right? Where is the place? Exited at 312. Touched the sidewalk at 312. Exited at 324. And here. Started boosting a little bit earlier. 312. And 324 on exit. And this is such a big thing. I'm disgracing the community by cheating somehow. Well, so after these verifications, I've went back and forth with the guy. They told me that, I think you missed the point that Carter was using all the unique cheats here. Ha ha ha, very funny. Yeah, you're stupid. Yeah, and it was a link where he does not use these upgrades. I went again back and forth with the guy, and now he no longer claims that it is 100% 90 J's cheated run. It's not necessarily. Maybe you had 4, maybe 5, maybe 8, maybe 3 and edited game files. Maybe you're a super honest player and just got lucky. Oh, so something is changing. I'm no longer a disgrace. And he keeps on pushing with new reasons for the rejection, as if you have neither FPS counter nor showing the unique upgrades, and I'm unwilling to do any proof. How does the proof he asks me to do look? He asked me to install a program called Kickstart. So my run gets rejected after these 8 years. Suddenly a guy comes and says that I have to install some software to prove my innocence. I'm looking at the speedrunning forum right now, mentioning that the Kickstart program is banned. Why? It is because it is a virus, a Trojan-infested software that is attempting to access some printer drivers and take over your computer. How am I supposed to understand this whole situation? We have just seen, like, there is literally nothing that could be said about my run. It's an 8-year-old run. It's not even fast. And it suddenly, out of all the runs, gets rejected. Even though the guy was able actually to the guy claiming I'm cheated, I was able to beat it. And we've seen someone else getting the same speed. It's suddenly rejected and I'm asked to install malware on my computer. What am I supposed to think about this whole situation?